It's been a busy time for hay and grain prices. I would say key price indicators and movements for grain have been the extraordinary amount of shipments of wheat that's going out to China, which is pushing wheat prices up. But for barley, it's been the lack of exports of barley to China, and it's been pulling the barley prices down. And from the hay side of things, it's been bushfires, sentiment driven, and clearly the drought pushing prices up. It's sitting around between 300 to 340 delivered for cereal hay into northern Victoria, Goulburn Valley, depending on where you are, but around that 320. Vetch hay, you would add another $60 to $80 a tonne. Clearly it's going to be the autumn break. That's the big thing that's going to change things in the future. Yes, we've had big rains in Queensland. That is going to determine whether they continue, whether there'll be stopping the flow of hay or not. That's going to be a big impact. And from the grain side, I would say with grain, we are now currently at export parity for wheat, and that's going to drift according to world markets. Plenty of wheat in the world, and it's going to be more what's going to happen in May with the Northern Hemisphere crop. I would say we're locked into the scenario where it's still a drought market up until spring this year, even though we've had rain. So the markets are still working, what I say, upside down. So the cheapest grain and hay currently is in the south. Historically, it's always been in the north. So you want to think outside the square and maybe consider buying grain and hay as far south as your freight can afford, but particularly the opportunities for hay are going to be stranded straw in Western districts and pasture hay in large square bales in the Western district. They'll be your terrific buying opportunities there. It's getting later, and the climatologists say it's getting about a week later for every decade. I'm going to say May 20.